The day you're born, death turns the tap of your life barrel and lets it run. Mine's almost
Let's
empty.
hear your story, then.
I fear this is going to be most unattractive.
Is it my fault I never slept in the Ascropolis? Never had Julius Caesar?
Oh, there's Deptford, almost home. Get a move on.
This is just a little story about an Oxford scholar. A nice lad, nice Nicholas. A poor student of astrology. He could work out future things that was still going to happen. And he lodged with Alison. Oh, she's as slim as a weasel. And that mouth. Those lips. But she's a restless one, trapped in a marriage to a rich old carpenter. She's lively and lusty, and he's too old for her.
I see, I get it. He's only doing this because I'm a carpenter. He's after me.
Steady on, I don't mean she's like your wife.
I could even things up if I wanted to talk filth. Tell everyone about a miller's wife getting
Told you it would be scandalous.
Right then, Master Carpenter, you tell us yours.
At Trumpington, not far from Cambridge, there was a miller, Stuck-up Simpkin. He was a thief, skimming off the best of your corn and proud of it. His wife was just as bad. Now, there's a great college at Cambridge, Solihull, and Simpkin ground their wheat and stole plenty of it. So two young scholars, they bet he couldn't steal nothing, not with them watching every move.
We've come to grind, Seymour.
What'll you do while I'm at it?
I've never seen a hopper waggle like yours.
Then I'll be by the trough. Watch it spurt.
But Stuck-up Simpkin, he knew their game, and he knew them great scholars aren't all that clever. The more the students wanted to catch him, the more he wanted to cheat them. He waited for his chance, then he snuck out.
Off to the fen. Get yourself a wild mare.
Simpkin the miller didn't say a word. Him and the wife just joked and chatted till all the college corn was ground and bagged down and stuffed. They all laughed. They had a daughter too, but Simpkin was saving her for someone special, not stupid students.
Knob in hell! The knobbing horse is gone. Where? Where'd he go?
Fen, where the mild mares roam.
Why didn't you put him in the barn? Alan, you're a clumping moron.
Be a fine miller if I couldn't put one over on boot learners.
Oh, very amusing, I must say. Very droll.
You can see a splinter in my eye and not a plank in his own.
Oh, now we've got a carpenter turned into a preacher. Thank you, Satan. Thank you very much.
It's a sin to slander a man's wife.
Slander my Alison? Well, she's always in church, going down on her knees. That's where she meets jolly Absalom, the parish clerk. He's a young, dancing thing. He plays the fiddle, sings up high, and knows just how to do his hair. But it's the parish wives he's after. He's quite gone for the carpenter's wife.
Have mercy, mercy
He
me.
woos her with poems and honey and mead. And oven-hot cakes. Where does all his wooing get him?
Yeah, bye.
Far away Ray doesn't stand a chance against your nearby guy.
Have me put to sweet, or I will perish.
I will never kiss thee. I'll cry out, mercy, monsieur. Here, where are your hands? My husband's so jealous.
I'd be some student if I couldn't put one over on a chippy.
Ow.
If we can just...
Nick locked himself in his room for days. The old carpenter was right worried.
It's that astronomy of his.
Is he dead?
Man shouldn't look into God's privates.
Must it all end so soon?
What's that?
I've been observing the moon. Look at this. Monday night coming. A hard rain's going to fall. Twice the size of Noah's flood. Quack, quack. The whole world will be gone.
My little Alison wifey too.
Follow my instructions and I'll save us.
Oh, yeah, anything you say.
Here's what we'll do. We need 3 big troughs.
Why do you want to slander an honest carpenter for trusting his wife?
So I'm drunk. Hang me!
The miller's a thug. You know this as well as I do. And so's this master carpenter. And don't blame me.
Here with your If you don't want to hear it, don't start storytelling competitions.
Thank you. Right. Where were we?
They finally caught the horse, dragged it back wet and muddy. Paid Simpkin their last crown to roast a goose and make up a bed for them in his room. Then they settled down to sleep. They'd all had more than enough to drink.
Well, corn's been stolen. Our mates will call us idiots.
John, man, there's a law that says if a man's done down one way, he'll get it back in another.
Stop.
Oh, this man, it is
impossible.
It's all they think about.
Nothing but...
And I'm supposed to show good breeding. Nick told the carpenter he needed to hang 3 troughs up in the attic. When the rains came, they could hack their way out and float off. But what with building the troughs and working flat out all day, the old man falls straight to sleep.
Yes.
First snore and the lovers are down the stairs, no questions asked. Now, Absalom hasn't seen the carpenter all day. Reckons the coast is well clear.
Alison, my honey sweet cinnamon, awake my love with your little lambkins. Bah!
Will you? Get lost!
True love always suffers. Just one kiss.
Then will you sod off?
For sure, my loveliness. You never know. After this, there may be more.
Now shut your eyes. Here comes your kiss.
Women don't have beards.
Listen, you educated peoples, don't listen to none of his rubbish. My students tucked up nice in bed.
When Alan tells everyone, they'll say I'm a Nancy.
He's up and moving the cradle from the end of Simpkin's bed to the end of his. So when Simpkin's wife comes back in...
Baby? Almost ended up in a student's bed.
She and Alex, so good for years or for so long.
I've had enough. You see, Absalom, he's right muffed. He wants revenge.
Right. Blacksmith.
He goes straight over to the blacksmith's forge.
Oh, no, you don't. The other student and the miller's daughter had been at it all night.
Forevermore, wherever I wend, I'll be thy faithful scholar.
Before you went, just behind the back door, you'll find a cake out with your stolen corn.
He tried to find his own bed again. He'd know Simpkin's bed by the baby's cradle at the end. He found it and slipped into the other one and started telling his friend, except he was talking to Simpkin.
Shut your trap. Like I said, Absalom borrowed a nice hot ploughshare from the smithy.
A gold ring. All I ask is one little kissykins and it's yours.
Right. Nick reckoned it was his turn.
Speak, birdie sweet, I cannot see you.
Shut your eyes.
That's disgusting. Mine's a good honest fight. Miller versus student.
No one's interested. Absalom picked himself up and thwacked him dead centre bum. You should have heard him yell for water.
Water!
And up in the attic, the old man hears the shouts.
Noel's flood! Noel's flood!
Ridiculous! The wife reckons she's in bed with her husband, so it must be the students fighting. She hits out as hard as she can.
Come on, man.
No, you don't. That carpenter's watch. He was completely plunged, you stupid old scarecrow.
So was his wife.
Oh, come on, come on. Hurry up, get those gates shut.
I've won the day.
You can't be. I'm a working man.
You can't be angry with me.
I'm from Dad.